When I was in high school, my eczema had went from mild to severe, and I just didn't know what was going on. I was like socially withdrawn. Like I would go to lunch, eat my food, and I would just literally like put my head on the table and literally go to sleep, simply because I didn't want people to stare at my skin, because the sun kind of just, highlighted the flakes, it highlighted the dryness and everything. I was just completely distraught. And it's so crazy because I knew I wanted to be an actress since I was younger. And when my eczema got like really bad, I remember looking up on Yahoo Answers, like, can you still be an actress and have eczema? And the answer that I found, it broke my heart, because the person was like, no, they're not gonna be understanding till when you're having a flare up. So for me, that like crushed my dreams entirely. So I went to a dermatologist, and when I went to the office, he came in. It was very quick. I was trying to ask him questions, but he was talking very fast. He wasn't like trying to hear anything that I was trying to say. He looked at my skin. He was like, oh yeah, that's just eczema. But I'm like, this is different, because for the first time, like the steroid creams, the ointments, they're not working. So like, is what can I do? And trying to figure out like what was going on with me. But he just was like, already had his notepad out, already writing the prescription before I even got to like say anything else. So for me in that appointment, it made me feel like, here I am, a hopeless teenager who's trying to figure out like what's going on with her skin, tired of covering up, wearing long sleeves. So when I came to him for the answers, which, I was like, you're a dermatologist, you should have all the answers, which is what I thought in my mind, but he couldn't give me an answer to that. If you're the skin expert and I can't get any answers from you, like, then what's the point of like continuously trying? It made me leave the appointment even more hopeless than I entered. I haven't been to a dermatologist since, and that was like over 10 years ago. I still feel like, doctors, dermatologists, they're very knowledgeable, but patients are also too, because they go through this daily. So for them to make the choice with me when we're deciding what we're gonna do regarding my health. So being a part of that decision making is like super important, because it means you're listening. And for me, when I heard that I couldn't be an actress, I was in college when I had heard my now friend talk about how they were taking an acting class, and my world just lit up, because I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that dream. You know what I mean? I literally forgot that that's what I wanted to do. So I ended up registering that spring, and then from there I started taking acting classes. I changed my major, so I got my bachelor's degree in theater, and it's literally just, it just came back to it. I just was brought back to life. That's how I would describe it. So yeah.